Greetings everybody, welcome to Dark Souls 2. My name is Alarian and this is part of the Safer Souls series. In this video we are going to be attempting to obtain the Gyrm Shield. Now before we do that, we want to go ahead and get another item, and that item is the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, particularly the +1 version. The reason for that is that the Gyrm Shield cannot normally be obtained by buying it or as a static drop. We're actually going to have to farm it. And the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring improves the drop rate of enemies. Therefore, wearing the ring while we're trying to get the shield gives us a much more likely chance of it dropping quickly and saving us some time. Now, to get the Gold Serpent Ring, you will need access to the Iron Keep, which you get by traversing the Huntsman's Copse, Hidden Valley, and Earthen Peak. Now, you see I've come out to the bonfire at the beginning of Iron Keep, and we don't have very far to go. You just need to get into this building and head right over to the merchant Mage-Rolled or Mag-Rolled or however his name is pronounced. And in order to get the Gold Serpent Ring, it's important to note that you can simply buy it from him, but that's only the vanilla version. There's a hidden mechanic that if you actually spend a cumulative 10,000 souls with him, and then talk to him again, he'll simply give it to you, and he'll give you the better version. So that's what we're going to do. Now, if you saw any of the prior videos, particularly the useful items video, you'll note that I've already spent 7,500 souls with this guy just buying a fragrant branch of yore, and now I only need to spend another 2,500 souls to go over that 10,000 mark. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go into his inventory and buy some items that we think are useful. I really like the Huntsman's Goff's wood carvings here that make your character speak. They're fun for co-op. So I'm going to spend that there, and then we're going to talk to him again. Okay, speak to him, and he is going to pass over the Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +1, which we're going to immediately equip, and then get on with the rest of our task of obtaining the Gyrm Shield. So from here, we're going to head back to the bonfire, and to get the Gyrm Shield, we need to go to the Doors of Pharos. Alright, and you get to Doors of Pharos by completing the shaded woods area and defeating the bosses there. Now, the Doors of Pharos are actually fairly infamous in Dark Souls 2 because they're mostly a forced PvP area. And what that means is that when you go there, there's a portion of that area where you can be summoned into another player's world to take on them and their mobs at the same time. Their mobs are not aggressive to them. That is the Ratfink Covenant, and they're not well liked in the Dark Souls universe. If I had proceeded to the right, coming out of this first bonfire, I would be in that forced PvP zone in their summonable area. But I really don't want to do that right now. I'm looking to just get this shield. And if I go left from the bonfire, then there is a Gyrm warrior over here who is carrying a shield, and that is the shield that we want. So I'm going to just try and farm him until it drops. Alright, now you notice this area is covered in water. It does leave you a little bit vulnerable to this big mastodon guy, and you can see I'm going to horribly fail at killing him quickly or efficiently in any way, and that's simply because I've been playing this game mostly on New Game Plus with much better stuff, and frankly I completely underestimate him. Now his friend here, the little guy with the hammer and the giant shield, is the one we want to kill. Those are Gyrm warriors. There is, like I said, one right here that you can farm over and over again until he despawns. Now, with the Gold Serpent Ring, hopefully that won't be necessary. And I can tell you from a few playthroughs now, I've never failed to actually get a shield from him. Yeah, usually in the first 3 or 4 kills, so it's really not that big a deal. Alright, now failing that, what happens if you kill this guy so many times that he finally despawns and you don't get the shield? Well, there are more just like him. And by the way, he is very, very susceptible to backstabs, so it's a good way to kill them. If you can't get the shield from him, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least about 5 more of these guys in the summonable forced PvP parts of the Doors of Pharos that you can very easily go in. And let me just say right now, the Ratfinks and the Doors of Pharos are not well liked by a lot of newer players because forced PvP is not that fun for new people. However, the thing about the Covenant and how it's balanced out is that you're actually the invader in those situations. And frankly, you don't really lose anything for going into their world and dying. Yes, it can be frustrating to go into somebody else's world and get killed, and that's probably going to happen to you. But again, the only thing you're going to lose there is time and possibly any Estus flasks you might have drank. So, frankly, the whole Rat Fink Covenant problem is not what it's made out to be. So don't be scared to go in there and kill a few more of these guys if you don't get the shield right away. You might be summoned out, you might lose a couple of minutes here and there and take a death, but it's really not that big a deal. Also, it's a very optional area. A lot of people want to go through there to fight the Royal Rat Authority boss, who I don't like and do have a video for that will be coming. But it's an area you can traverse very, very quickly. And I will tell you just from the experience that I had here, I actually went straight into the Doors of Pharos after getting the shield and traversed it and took on the Royal Rat Authority boss. And it was US prime time and I didn't get summoned once, so it's not anything to really make a big deal out of. Alright, so we're going to go up and hit this guy again. This is, what, our third attempt? I haven't been counting, but we'll give him a good backstab and see if he drops anything, and he doesn't. So we're going to head back to the bonfire one more time. Rest up, respawn our enemies, and this time, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with the Mastodon Knight. He's just wasting my time. So you can run straight over to the right side, go up the stairs, and take this guy on, and usually you won't even aggro the Mastodon Knight, so why not? Alright, give him a backstab. And there you go. We now have the Gyrm Greatshield. Alright, I hope this video helped if you're looking for it. We now have this for the Ancient Dragon and for the Smelter Demon. That's where I really like this. And hopefully they will help you in the future. Alright guys, I appreciate it, and hope to see you in the next video.